Hello everybody there in YouTube land, this is Diablo D Drago back again with a new What If series. This What If series was actually requested by Superstar123. Shout out to him, I'll try to link his channel in the description below. And he requested, what if Deku was a werewolf? Yeah, this is an experimental what if. If you guys don't like it, let me know in the description. But I am going to try my best to make it as good as possible. Okay, the story will begin at the doctor's office, where the doctor, who diagnosed Izuku Midoriya as quirkless, actually gives him and his mother good news. That Deku will develop a quirk, but it will be hard to say what kind of quirk he'll develop. It will develop over time. A few days passed, Izuku wakes up in the middle of the night. It's a full moon. Izuku looks up at it. He starts breathing heavily. His mother comes out and sees that Deku, is turning into a wolf. He gets bigger. He's the size of his mother, and he's only like 4 at this point. And after he's fully transformed, he jumps and breaks the wall, escaping from their apartment. And Izuku goes missing for the entire night. Izuku's mother calls the police, letting them know what's happened, that she's scared of what might happen. And Izuku is actually found in a zoo, where a gazelle was actually found missing. Not really missing, eaten. Izuku has no idea what happened, and Izuku's mother would like it to keep it that way. Izuku's mother tells him that his quirk manifested last night and he got out. That's basically what happened. So, without any of the other details. She tells him that his quirk is something similar to werewolves from mythology. Izuku is excited that he has a cool quirk, but he's not excited about the fact that he has an interesting side of his quirk that happens during the full moon. After some time, Izuku learns how to control it. You can't fully transform into a wolf man without the full moon, but he's getting to control. If he tries to transform fully during the day, he will go full beast, meaning he'll go missing again and be harder to find this time. Most likely, anyway. Since in this AU, Deku has a quirk, he's not going to be called Deku, but I'm going to call him Deku for the continuity of this video, and I'll probably just splice in his name Izuku every once in a while, because at this point I might as well be calling him that. Anyway, Izuku is actually friends with Kacchan, even though Kacchan still doesn't, what's the word I'm looking for, feel him as an equal. And a couple days passed, we go off into the anime, where Izuku is attacked by the sludge villain. Izuku transforms and tries to claw his way free, but he can't. Even though he's trying his best, his strength is not at the point where he could actually blow the sludge villain away. And then out of the sewer comes All Might, and uses his signature Texas Smash on the sludge villain, throwing him back. And Izuku is very grateful after he wakes up, and he wants to ask All Might something. All Might jumps away, but Izuku quickly grabs hold of his leg. Izuku, when they land, asks All Might if he knew anyone who could help him control his transformation quirk. All Might is curious about as he asks what's the problem. Izuku tells him about how his quirk works, how he goes full-on beast during the full moon, every time he looks at the full moon anyway, and he can't fully transform his body, or else he'll go beast anyway. All Might is thinking about this, and All Might decides to ask for Izuku's number, and so he can contact him when he's found someone who will be just right for teaching Izuku how to control his quirk. Of course, by that time, All Might has already shrunk down. And Izuku is happy, but Then the explosion. He finds that the sludge villain has escaped and it's all his fault, yada yada yada. And Izuku feels sad. And then he sees that his friend Bakugo is trapped. And Izuku does one thing that he can only do. He starts running forward, slowly transforming. He actually goes nearly full beast. And he actually blows the sludge villain away with a kind of a howl but the sludge villain doesn't get that far away. Then Izuku just throws in a massive wolf fang fist. Just basically a big old claw-shaped punch. And Izuku blows the sludge villain away again, like All Might did in the anime. This time. And Izuku is on his way home. Bakugo runs after him, gives him the traditional 90-degree full bow as a thank you, and tells him that he will be a worthy adversary in the future. Izuku is kind of happy about this, because Bakugo's not exactly the kind of person who warms up to people that easily. And then All Might comes around, and then doing his signature, ha ha ha, I am here. Izuku is freaked out again by this, and then is scared again when All Might all of a sudden shrinks down. Izuku asks why All Might followed him, and All Might tells him, boy, you told me that you could barely control your power. And yet what I saw today was the action of a hero who is worthy of being my successor. Izuku is starting to cry because he's being acknowledged by his favorite hero. But then he gets a blank stare and goes like, successor? What are you talking about? All Might then teaches him about One for All. And All Might decided to give him One for All right at that point, because Izuku's body is actually pretty well built. Because it had to be well built, which would help Izuku control his power. All Might still has Izuku clean the beach and do another simple workout as a way of being sure that Izuku can control it. And in those 10 months of training before he goes to UA, Izuku actually has sparring matches with heroes that All Might had called up asking for a few favors. Izuku actually manages to learn how to control approximately, if I'm doing my math correctly, 45% of One for All within those 10 months, which is a good spam. And Izuku can control himself in full beast mode for about maybe 2 minutes, which can mean a lot in a fight. But Izuku, once he hits that 2-minute mark, before he hits that 2-minute mark, he has to transform back, or at least revert back to somewhat human. After 10 months, Izuku goes to the UA school for his entrance exam. Izuku doesn't trip because he's more confident, so he doesn't meet Ochaku Uraraka. And he does well in the written test, but then the practical exam, Izuku is stretching, doing his normal thing, and when the test goes, he transforms into approximately 50% beast, using 45% of One for All. He doesn't want to go full beast go any higher than that right at the front, because he doesn't know what the practical test is going to be all about. Because knowing it's UA, there's going to be a few twists and turns. And Izuku actually manages to squeeze in approximately 60 points before the 0-pointer comes out. He's about to run away because he too is scared a little, considering it's still Deku. And Izuku notices that a girl is trapped underneath some rubble. It's Ochaku Uraraka. And being the heroic boy he is, he starts running. He starts transforming into further beasts out of pure instinct. And then he He jumps full blast, shapes his hand into a proper form, and goes Beast Slash instead of Smash. And which cuts the robot into 5 pieces. Izuku then lands on his feet, helps Ochaku Uraraka out of the rubble, and Izuku quickly transforms himself back into a mostly human beast mode. That way he won't lose control, because not even he knows what he'll do if he loses control from beast mode. And Izuku gets a letter later on telling him that he got into Class 1A. And not only that, he got number 1 spot at 120 points. 60 battle points and 60 rescue points. He successfully destroyed the robot without actually damaging anything that wasn't already damaged, which is a very good accomplishment for a hero. Izuku then, a few days later, goes to class. Everyone in the room is staring at him because he's the one who got the number 1 spot. Bakugo, instead of being angry, he just glares at him slightly and says, "Nothing less from my rival." Izuku smiles at this because really it's his first day back at UA and he already has an official rival, which will then turn into a mutual respect over time. And Aizawa comes in, tells them that they're going to have a physical test to see who has the most potential. Izuku, safely actually gets number 1 spot because he gets number 1 in almost every category except for the ball throw, because Uraraka got number 1 in that because she got an infinity. I doubt One for All combined with a full power Beast Man could actually do anything close to an infinity, but Izuku does get it easily over 2,000 meters. And that is where I will leave off for now. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe if you like this What If and all my other content. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments below what you think. Peace out. Again, shout out to Superstar123. I will try to link his channel down in the description below. Have a great day. You're awesome.